Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Super excited to see each and every one of you today. Hope this video finds you doing well. If this is your first video that you've watched in the group, I want to say welcome. Welcome to Understanding Divine Messages. I am the creator of this amazing tribe. I just think this tribe is fabulous. It's got so much amazing people and amazing topics, and so many people are growing from what we are learning and what we are sharing together in this group. Hello, Carol. I am Stacie Overman, your spiritual guide and your co-creator in Positive Change, the admin and the creator of this group. I'm an angelic psychic medium. I am the founder of the New You program that is transforming lives. So our topic today, I want to say, hi, Wendy. Our topic today, as you can see, I have this shirt. I'm going to stand up here so you can see. Faith over fear. This is so important, so important. In fact, with my amazing alumni students today, I just shared a little about faith over fear. Hello, Darian. Hello, Wendy and Carol. And the one thing that I know many of us that get to a point in our spiritual awakening, our remembering, if you will, is we are feeling that nudge that we need to be doing something more with this spiritual stuff, right? And so we're hearing our spirit team, we're hearing in our meditations, we're hearing from God that we need to take that step and we need to play bigger, right? So we start hearing these things. We start feeling the nudges. We are like, oh, I know I'm supposed to do something more. I know I'm supposed to play bigger. And so then what happens is that fear sets in and we start to get all worried and our stomach just gets sick to our stomach, because what are we doing? We're afraid that our family might be disappointed that our woo-woo stuff doesn't work out. And what do I mean by that, right? Hi, Rachel. You know, for me, I was running my own company when we lived in Portland, Oregon, and I'd been running that company for about 9 years. I had gotten out of corporate America. I had worked part-time in corporate America and ran that company for a few years. And then I was able to get out of that company, or out of corporate America. But I was feeling that huge push that was not my calling. That was not what I was supposed to be doing. I was a talent agent, putting actors and models and voiceover talent in movies. I was putting them in commercials, in training videos. We call them industrial stuff. I was putting them in radio kind of broadcasting, voiceover stuff for different productions. I was doing all kinds of that stuff. But the funny thing is every talented person that sat at my desk, I was feeling this overwhelmingness to coach them on a spiritual level, on a deeper level. And being a talent agent was not what I was feeling I was being called to do, right? It was fulfilling a little part of it because I was able to coach and mentor these people. I was able to get them to a level where they could perform, whether it's on stage, whether it was on camera. I would put on workshops, I would teach, and yes, I was nominated for a few awards in the Pacific Northwest for being the only talent agency ever nominated for ethics, which I thought was really awesome. And I made some great strides and I made impact on people's lives. Right? I helped them to create the dream that they had all their life, was to be in the movies, to be on television, right? So I was helping people make their dreams come true. But that was not my calling. My calling was deeper than that. My calling was to get people to wake up, get people to connect with their soul, get people to remember what they really came here for. Hi, Penny. Hi, Tammy. My calling was to help shift the consciousness of this planet, help rock everyone's world so that they would remember who they are, remember how to get to where they need to be, and be living their life on purpose. So, right? Whoop, whoop, Penny, I'm rocking the shirt. Thank you for sending me that link again. A lot of my alumni from my New You program, we have these shirts. And so I'm feeling like this is kind of a team thing. We all need to have one of these shirts, whatever color it is. I talk about faith over fear a lot in my New You program. So one of the things that, let me backtrack, one of the things that I think all of us, including myself, had that fear, had that worry that, oh my gosh, I'm going to sell that company, or I'm going to quit my job, maybe that's for you, and I am going to go full in doing my spiritual soul purpose. And some people may be standing on the sidelines looking like, she's going to do that woo-woo stuff. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Right? You feel like people are doing that. And, you know, all eyes are on you because you're stepping out in a big way. You're doing something different. It isn't the norm. It isn't in the normal belief structure that people are like, oh, yeah, she's going to go and do that job. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Right on. No. For me, it was, I'm selling my company, I'm going into like deep soul hiding, and I'm going to learn all about myself, and I'm going to meditate and prayer. And I was doing that for a couple of years where I just literally shut myself off from society pretty much and started painting angels, and that was a form of my meditation. I was starting to hear angels, and I really went inside to find out who I am and uncover what my gifts were so that I could share with the world. I wanted to be able to transform lives in profound ways. And I know there's a lot of people that have gone through my program, my beautiful clients. Their lives have been transformationally changed greatly. And I know that some of them are like, you know what, I'm about there. I'm sticking my toe out there. Like, I know it's time for me to play in a bigger way. And having that faith over fear is so important. Now, some of you that are in the program that haven't gone through, or in this group, and you haven't gone through my program yet, maybe you're feeling that nudging, right? Like, and I don't say quit your job and just like figure this out. Like, sometimes we have to have that job to pay the bills. We have to have that job to invest in ourselves so we have the resources to have a mentor. And that's what I did too. I had to do what I had to do. I had to sell that company. I had to get a payment structure going on so that I could do the things that I needed to do. And even now, I use my income to invest in a mentor. And I'm looking to invest in my mentor for a 3rd year coming up here soon. We all need a mentor. We all need somebody that can help us to get to that next level, that next growth part in our life. So if you're worried, I put a little poll. There's a new thing on Facebook. What? There's a little poll. So if you guys see it, it's going to be the first video I've had, this little poll. It says, do you worry about disappointing your, and I didn't spell your right, your family if you're, I didn't spell your right in either one. Do you worry about disappointing your family if your spiritual woo-woo doesn't work out? Like, yes, or maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Maybe you're not there yet. So let me know in that poll. Let's see how the poll works. If I could spell right, that'd be helpful, right? I'm so in my woo-woo spot. But some of the things that can happen emotionally when we allow that fear to set in is, and I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh my goodness, it's allergy season. I think I'm okay. It passed. So one of the things that can happen when we're thinking about that and worried and fretting over that, hi Wendy, is we can feel embarrassed, right? We can feel embarrassed, we can feel shame, we can even feel sadness. Like, golly, you know, they don't believe in me enough to step out in faith that I have these gifts and I can help people heal and I can do these things. And so, you know, mentally or emotionally, they can really hurt. I can really feel bad make yourself feel bad about yourself, and you can make you feel bad about your family not believing in you, right? So I get that. Some of the things that can happen to us physically is we can feel sick to our stomach when we're worried about this kind of stuff. We might start eating more because we want to be happy and we don't want to worry, so we eat more, or we drink more. You know, it's one more glass of wine or one more margarita because I don't want to think about it, right? So we find our tendencies to do that kind of thing. Oh, I'm stuffed up, Wendy. For the last 3 days, the weather's changed, and I don't know if something's blooming. I don't know. So anyhow, yeah, I probably sound nasally. Some of the other things that can happen is spiritually, what does it do to us when we're living our life in this worry mode, right? In this fear mode? It makes us feel bad because we're not living our life on purpose. We're not living our soul purpose. Also, we can wonder, gosh, am I disappointing my spirit team? I've felt that. Am I disappointing God if I don't step out and actually do this? I felt that. So you may have felt that too. Mentally, you know, I've had that bad self-talk. Oh my gosh, you're not good enough. You know, maybe this isn't working. Maybe you're making things up. And we start trashing and sabotaging our own success. It's so nice and cool outside. I love the sunshine with the coolness. It's so good. So remember, faith over fear. I want you to think about someone that you have helped in life, whether you understood your spiritual gifts yet or not. Because I can tell you years back when I was going to church, and I was at church every week, sometimes 2 and 3 times a week, I still have a love for the Lord like no other. And clear back when I was going to college, I remember every day, and I still do this, every day driving to college, I can remember praying, Lord, please use me as a vessel of your love, that they will see something about me, something within me that they want more of. And maybe they don't even know what that is, but they want more of it. And that I can be the vessel and use your love and your words to come through to bless their life. I used to pray that every single day. I remember I started praying that when I was driving to college. And I pray that still today. I do. Sometimes I just change it up a little. But that I want you to think back to someone that you blessed their life, and maybe God was working through you. Maybe God was prompting you to go to their home or go up to help this person. Maybe it's somebody you didn't even know. Maybe God worked his amazing love through the words that you spoke. And you know, later you sit back and you go, whoa, what was that? That didn't even sound like me. Where did those words come from? I've had that happen so much in my life, even before I understood my spiritual gifts. But when you look at those people that you spoke to or you helped, how did that affect them? Did it change their life? Was it profound? Did it cause them to cry or hug you or just be like, wow, how did you know that? That was healing. You helped to heal someone by sharing your light. I want you to remember that person. Think back, go back in your memory and find that one time that you're like, wow, I helped change that person's life. And I want you to hold on to that memory, because that is the reason you are in this group. You are here because you are awakened, you know you have spiritual gifts, and I'm telling you right now, nothing happens by accident. You're not watching this video by accident. You're not in this Understanding Divine Message groups by accident. You haven't met me by accident. God is working through all of us, and each and every one of us have a gift to share. So if you are stuck worrying, oh my God, what is my family going to think? Am I going to disappoint them? What if I actually understand my gifts well enough that I can step out in faith to do maybe a spiritual business? I don't know, maybe you're going to get into a place where you can do readings for a living, or maybe you do healing for a living. And maybe you don't even do it for a living. Maybe you're just doing it for the love of doing it for your friends and your family. Whatever that is. If you're stuck in worrying about, oh my gosh, they think that I'm woo-woo, and what if this doesn't work? Amen, sister. Yeah, Penny. What if they think I'm crazy? Oh my gosh, what if they find out that I channel angels? Oh, dude. What if? What if they find out? Holy cow, you could shift and rock their world, right? Like I see dead people. I can't hide that anymore. I talk to angels. I can't hide that anymore. I channel beautiful divine messages, and I can't hide that anymore. Because when I hide that, I become physically ill. I become sick to my stomach. My throat is not working. My shoulders are hurting. I become physically ill when I am not living my soul purpose. And I will tell you 9 times out of 10, when I have a discovery call with someone and they are battling health issues and we get to the root of where those health issues came from, 9 times out of 10, it is because they are not acknowledging their spiritual gifts. They are not fulfilling it. They're not allowing their true authentic self to come out. They are hiding behind a mask, and they are not being their true self. And half the time they don't even really know who their true self is, because we are living all the way up to being 50 years old and we're like, I don't even know who I am, right? Well, if this sounds like you, I want to help you. Reach out to me. Private message me. Let's set up a discovery call. It's complimentary. And let's see if I can actually help you through the New You program. There's a lot of my clients that are on here, Shreese and Pingy and Darian. Oh my gosh, they have been through the program. Their lives have been changed. Transformational change. And they're living and aligning themselves up with living their soul purpose. So if you're ready for that, ready to stop the nonsense, ready to stop that feeling in your gut of worry and anxiety, reach out to me. Mwah. Angel blessings. We'll talk to y'all soon.